When I was 6, everything was simple, just like any other 6-year-old's life. Although, there was this time when, well, I actually don't know what happened. It was June 13th, 1999. It was cold, even though it was summer. I was alone in my basement playing my Game Boy with one of those plug-in light attachments. Nothing really out of the ordinary, until it started to rain. In fact, it was a rather big storm. I was in the basement, while my parents were upstairs, when the lights flickered. At the time, I didn't think much of it, and continued to play. I was actually about to beat the 3rd gym leader when all of the lights in my house just shut off. As a 6-year-old, I was pretty frightened. Nothing like this has ever happened before. It was so dark, so eerie. I had this feeling of nervousness shoot throughout my body. I ran upstairs as quickly as I could, while carrying the Game Boy as it was my only source of light, and looked for my parents. They were not there. I cried out their names. Nothing. I ran into every room looking for them, and they weren't there. Then, I started to hear things. Tapping on the glass, footsteps, and creaks in the floor. Someone or something must have broken into the house. I couldn't process what was going on. I sat on the floor crying, burying my face in my arms. I kept crying until I heard something coming up the stairs, rather slowly. I shined my light on it. I saw big white eyes, and it was very tall. That was not one of my parents. My heart stopped. What is... As it almost reached the top of the stairs, and at this point I was paralyzed with fear and I couldn't move, the light shot back on. It was staring at me with its huge eyes that looked like they were beating like a heart, and the skin of its face was partially torn off, revealing its muscle. I could see huge columns of saliva coming from its mouth. It was gesturing with its finger for me to come over to it, all the while a sickening grin on its face. My parents then came in through the front door, as they had gone to a neighbor's house. I then turned and looked back at the stairs. I found nothing.